Hey
Hello.
Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Good, good, man. I wanted to thank you. I back in June you called no MY was it MYS?
Yeah, Mix, the
Yeah,
MYX Finance.
yeah, bro. And I don't know why I I just threw it in my cold wallet, and all of a sudden I saw in Mex they when you do the search, it was just showing up like trending coin, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it. It was like at 240.
That went insane.
And I'm like, what? I pulled I had dropped in like $200 in it, but I bought like 3,000 and change coins, and all of a sudden my position was like at 7 grand, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take, I moved back like right. I think I took profit like for 4 grand and then left the other back there.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I think Joe Burns, he had pointed it out. The first days that it started running. I know, like if we look at the chart for Mix, there was it was kind of just going sideways there for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's get off of the logarithmic scale there. So I believe it was June 12th that I covered that. June
Yeah,
12th.
I think, yeah, or
Yep,
June or the week before maybe.
June 12th. That's what I got in my data here. So yeah, I mean it was 8 cents, I believe, at that point in time, and then yeah, Joe was talking about it like here, and he was like, "Oh, dude, it's going crazy, it's going crazy." And the next thing I know, it's pushing $2, and it's been trading around there. It's had some really strange kind of activity. Very hard to read, but what's been interesting for me is just the fact that it has just gigantic gap, from here to here, pretty much. That I mean, there's I would have assumed most of these things typically have this V-shaped decline after that. So yeah, it's interesting to see that it's kind of held on as well, and actually, after this precipitous drop that we had kind of overnight this morning, looks like it's recovering just fine. So there's a ton of interest on it, which is
No, and it's been flirting. It went down like to 160, and it's been flirting back to 180, and then pumping up. And you're like, I'm just gonna leave that little balance in there. So if anything happens, and goes crazy, because I remember you saying that it was similar to hyperliquid. I'm like,
yep.
shit, if these things go to $40 like hyperliquid, it's gonna go crazy. Just kind of dreaming.
Well,
Well, look,
it makes me so happy to hear that. I go over so many different things. I mean, my current database is 484 different things, and mind you, I go over these things sometimes 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, just if there's good opportunities out there. If it's the chart's looking good, I like reiterating as well. But there's so many things that I cover out there, so it's really hard to really pick out and always know which ones are going to be the best ones, which ones are going to do the best. And yeah, mixed finance, I mean, it was really a dark horse, honestly. So I'm really happy to hear that there were some folk that were able to capitalize on that. So speaking of the data, by the way, nothing is financial advice or tax advice, everything for educational purposes only.